Maria joins us now for Section 6, and tonight we're talking about the beer essentials.
Yes, beer essentials. Handcrafted or craft beer is produced in small batches using traditional means. Now, in recent years, there's been a spike in its popularity as the public's taste has become a bit more refined, perhaps. Well, I caught up with a certified beer judge to chat about the tasty brews.
I would say that I'm an all-around beer enthusiast. First of all, I'm a certified beer judge, and I'm now trying to help other people in the Maritime certify to become beer judges. I'm also a writer, so I write about beer for Taps Beer Magazine, which is a national publication. I've also worked as a production brewer and at Propeller and at Garrison, and now I'm a home brewer, so I do a lot of my own recipe creation. I do a lot of brewing from scratch and altering different parts of the process so I can really experiment with different kinds of beers.
So, do you drink a lot of beer?
That's a good question. I believe in moderation. I believe in drinking quality beer in moderation.
Okay.
I don't believe in sitting down and drinking a six-pack of mass-produced beer. I'd like to try a new craft beer every once in a while. There's beers for different seasons, beers for different moods, and beer is also really something that's connected to both culture, history, and geography. Originally, all the world's beer styles were really dependent on the water that was available. So there's just such a connection that one can have with craft beer. The first thing you want to do is take the cap off.
Okay, you better do it, Ashley.
Okay.
You show me how to pour a proper glass of beer.
So when you're drinking a bottle of beer, always pour it into a bottle. You wouldn't drink wine out of a bottle, so don't drink beer out of a bottle.
Okay.
Tilt your glass ever so
A lot of
slightly.
people at home are not happy about that.
Tilt your glass ever so slightly, and as it starts to fill up, straighten up your glass a little bit. And this is a nice, well-poured glass of beer because you can see there's a little bit of carbonation coming up. It has very nice head retention, and also you don't see any floating particles in it, meaning that this beer has been very well filtered. There's about 27 different styles of beer in the world, so brewers from across Canada can enter their beer into a specific style category. So as a beer judge, we have to be very well versed, and we have to know every single attribute about that style. Well, there's four things you're really looking for when you're judging a beer on sensory evaluation. You're looking for the appearance, the color, the head retention. You're looking for the aroma, so the smells you get off the beer. You're looking for the flavors, that's self-explanatory, and you're looking for the mouthfeel, so the body or the carbonation levels. I have my little beer journal here, so every time I try a new beer, I analyze it, and I just try to conceptualize what I'm experiencing in that beer. So if you're new to the beer world, just write down what you're tasting, and remember, whatever you're tasting is correct.
I have to ask this question as well because you are a woman, and a lot of times beer is associated with men.
That's right.
So, are there stereotypes, and do you want to shatter them right now?
Yes, absolutely. There definitely are stereotypes, but it is changing. As the craft beer segment grows in liquor stores, in bars, and brew pubs, more and more women are getting involved, either as brewers, as writers, as just sensory evaluators, as judges. And, I really think that I can say to all my male comrades out there that beer isn't just about babes in bikinis anymore. It's about so much more, and women, too, really appreciate the quality, character, and consistency of craft beer.
A fun story.
It was a lot of fun because, truthfully, I'm not a big beer drinker, but she really did kind of inspire me to pay more attention. And craft beer, by the way, she said, it takes a little bit of time, so be patient. It's an acquired taste, an acquired flavor. The other thing, you saw the beer, right? It was very dark and opaque. It's a style of beer called a porter, and it's produced using a lot of dark malts like chocolate and black patent, and that's why it has that dark, opaque color, if you're wondering. 27 types of beer out there. Yeah, and the best way to learn is to get involved. Some brewing kits are available for you. You can pick up a kit at a local store and just do it for yourself. But if you're not that adventurous, grab some friends and go to a guided beer tasting. And Tracy does all of that stuff. Go to Section 6, the blog. You'll figure it all out there.
So many beers, so little time.
So many beers, so little time.
Now let's end with a viral.
This is hilarious. Songwriter Jonathan Mann came up with this very unique way to find a roommate.
Come live with me. I need a roommate. Come live with me.